Okay, how we doing? Alright, we're gonna do another fight review. This one is gonna be pretty simple, but I think the message is important. So, we are on Storm Point. And right now we are pushing into the big area. I can't think of what it's called right now. If I guess Mountain Lift, I'm probably gonna be wrong. But so anyway, we're at Mountain Lift. Right now, where we're facing, we pushed over and we heard footsteps, and we started engaging. Pushed this team back into the stairwell, right? And then what ends up happening? They're just doing little head peeks back here, right? So I'm pushing in, kind of see. So right there. Alright, you hear a res to the left, and I'm focusing on the stairwell, right? Because I know that there's still a team over there. But if you heard our Ash, it says that another team. So we're peeking this corner, right? Team in the staircase door, right? Another squad's on us from Ash, so we know that there's another squad. So right here, if we look at the map, there's a team over here and there's a team over here. So we're not exactly pinched, but we're to the point where if we don't play this right, we will be pinched. To me, there's a few ways we can play this, because we know that there's some knocks, right? I mean, we know, like, this Horizon, her shield's cracked. So there's a few things that we could do. We could try to focus one of these teams and finish them off, and hopefully we have enough health or get a shield swapped where we can finish the other team, or we can just sit here and pick. But potentially then we have a team coming behind us, team come from here. So it's one of those situations to where when you have an opportunity, take it. So I don't see this team peeking anymore, and I hear a res to the left. So if I hit play,
reloading.
So I'm gonna suppress the hallway with a nade. So I hear a lifeline res happening. I see it. I get a knock. So now I know in this situation, I'm not sure what's going on with this other team, because these two teams were kind of fighting when we entered in. But I know that there's one knocked over here. And I also know that they have a lifeline. So if I'm not putting pressure on this, that lifeline gets a free res. So anyway, gonna put some pressure on this. I'm trying to use this cover here because, like, I'm trying to keep this area here as tight as possible. That way, if anybody does come, I can get as much damage as possible. It's kind of the way I was thinking, but playing this top here, try to suppress. Now me and my Valkyrie are both here, and we can now focus fire, which is good. So because the idea here is, if we're gonna push in, we don't want to get pinched, so we want to finish this team as fast as possible. So what we're doing here is probably what we want to do. So now it's a 2v1. I hear the res again. So she did tap him, so we have to worry about that. So I know that he's probably going to be just flesh, you know, has a flesh health, not full health at all. She probably is got some shield, and so she's the main focus here. Get the knock. Immediately need to look for the res. So then it looks like a Wraith was covering. Wraith pops out. Now all three of us are team firing here. So should be a pretty easy cleanup, except we're all three here. Wraith Qs, but now this other team's pushing over. See? So now, instead, like, they didn't come behind us, which they probably wouldn't have been able to get the angles they needed to get knocks on us, probably. But honestly, I just saw this here. I immediately noticed our health, right? You can't see my eyes, but I immediately looked down. Me and the Valkyrie are kind of in the same position. We're one or two shot away from having a shield cracked, you know? And, like, if they have another one pop up and we get team fight, we're just dead. So I'm going to decide to back off here. My way of thinking was try to get a shield swap. I didn't think this Horizon was going to push me like she does. So she pushes me pretty quick. I'm in the middle of a reload, so this is kind of a tough spot for me. But what I'm noticing here too is, like, my other teammates are not with me anymore, you know? So I'm not quite sure. Maybe they got pushed on the right. Let's back up a little. Good team fire there, honestly. That Wraith got so lucky, to be honest. Other team pushes in. I'm trying to get a shield swap here. The Horizon pushes me fast enough to where I don't get a chance to heal. You know, my Valkyrie is fried, so we can't help. You know, I should have probably. I know what I should have done. Instead of trying to shield swap there and trying to thirst, I should have ran with my team. You know what I mean? Maybe put a fence down because I am Watson. So, not really using my abilities wisely there, and also I'm kind of leaving myself out in the open. Yes, I'm not able to understand what my teammates are doing because we're not in a party and we're not talking in open chat. But that's something that I should have read by seeing the health. Watching your team's health, that's one of the biggest things I still need to focus on. Just being able to watch, paying attention to your team's health, sticking with your team in a party, not in a party. I mean, that's what's going to help you win fights. We would have had a better chance. Honestly, if I would have laid down some fences here, we would have covered this hallway. Maybe the Val could have got a battery off. You know what I mean? Didn't really have ult, so that wasn't really an option. But me trying to get a greedy thirst just for a fast shield swap. If that Horizon doesn't push me, that's a good play. But I mean, if we go back just a few seconds, this point where when we get the finish on this team. Not the finish, but you know what I mean. Pushing them back. I see that Horizon. Both my teammates run down that hallway. You see what I mean? They run down the hallway. Right. Wraith gets away. I see this Horizon immediately. My teammates, as soon as we turn back. As soon as we turn back, both my teammates are going here. I'm thinking fast shield swap. I don't know why I would have even like messed with this because I'm draining ammo to try to get a thirst on a shield swap where she's already pushing over to me. You know what I mean? I should have went down this hallway, fenced up, you know, peeked angles, made her come around the corner, make her come to me. You know what I mean? Where I'm just wasting ammo because once we get to the point, look, I'm reloading. Oh, she's in my face. So, should have played more with my team there, especially since my Valkyrie is low health. Ash felt like she had to come over here and cover. And it is a 1v1. But at the same time, like, if one of her teammates comes to help, you know, play with your team, use your abilities, and don't be in the open to where they can get easy shots on you, you know? So that's what we're going to, I'm just going to say that that's what I learned, and definitely need to work on that. I'm definitely pretty good at seeing my team's health. It's just making decisions on it. You know, I'm too bad about getting in the open and trying to be the bullet shield when that's not the way to do it. So, yep, that's a pretty good rundown there. So I'm gonna end it there. So if you guys hung out, if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know. If not, I guess don't let me know. I don't know. So you guys have a good night. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.